The world champion wearing his belt. Let the music begin. We will return to Warren, Ohio for round one in a moment. Mollenkopf Stadium. Let's go up to the ring announcer, Len Campana.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Warren, Ohio, and welcome to Mollenkopf Stadium. This is the main event of the afternoon. 15 rounds of boxing for the World Boxing Association Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing in the blue corner, a former lightweight champion of the world. He is currently rated the #1 WBA contender, weighing in at 133¼ pounds, with a record of 36 wins and 4 losses, 30 wins coming by way of knockout from La Flor, Venezuela. Let's have a warm welcome for Ernesto Espana. His opponent this afternoon, making his first title defense, weighing in at 135 pounds. With a record of 23 wins and 1 loss, 18 wins coming by way of knockout from Youngstown, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, the World Boxing Association Lightweight Champion of the World, Ray Boom Boom Mancini!
Ray Mancini, 5'5", 135 pounds. Ernesto Espana, the challenger, 5'10", 133¾ pounds. Espana won this title by a knockout of Claude Noel when it was vacant in June of '79. As we look at the tail of the tape, those figures evident to you, the height and reach advantage to Espana. Espana defended successfully against Johnny Lira, then lost it to Hilmer Kenty in March of 1980. Lost again in a rematch in September of 1980. Lost again on the technical decision to Art Frias, January 30th of '82 here on CBS. The perennial #1 contender, it seems, as placed there by the WBA Championship Committee. Here he is again, and facing Boom Boom Mancini in his own hometown, Warren, Ohio. The referee is Stanley Christodoulou. He will figure in the scoring. The judges Les Muller, also from South Africa, and Chung Young-soo from South Korea. Christodoulou from Johannesburg, South Africa, an experienced WBA referee. Mancini in red, Espana in black. Tim Ryan, Gil Clancy, and Sugar Ray Leonard with the commentary today.
Tim, Espana has legs like a giraffe. He lopes around the ring. His legs are almost as tall as Mancini.
Ray, I'm sure you would agree with Gil. Espana will be at his most dangerous in the early round.
I would say that. I would totally agree, Tim. I feel that this round is a very dangerous round for Mancini because he can't get over anxious and rush into Espana because Espana's been around, he knows the ring. So this round here is very important.
So far, Mancini is very, very tight. In the fight with Art Frias, he got hurt early in the first round, too, Ray. Doesn't pay to be in there when you're all tight. You get nailed with one good punch, and it can be very effective.
We can understand that Mancini lifts weight, and this could be a factor as far as tightening his muscles up.
Well, I've never been for weightlifting. Apparently, so far, it's worked successfully for Ray Mancini.
Well, just to clarify that, he has worked primarily on the Nautilus equipment, which is not lifting free weights. And in the 6-week training period for this fight, he did not even use the Nautilus, but he did use some other special exercises involving carrying weights on his back during push-ups and running exercises from his trainer, Murphy Griffith.
Espana just threw a vicious right-hand uppercut, Tim. It just missed, but that's probably his most dangerous punch. And a punch like that can rip you wide open if it catches you.
Espana's trying to set Mancini up for overhand right. I notice he extended his left jab and trying to keep it out there for just a fraction of a second.
Espana caught by a right hook to the body, knocked off balance, but Mancini unable to follow up effectively. Round one scheduled for 15. Under a minute to go in this first round. Brilliant blue skies here in Warren, Ohio. Temperatures in the high 80s.
This is a fight, Tim, where a guy could say he got knocked out because he didn't see the punch. The sun was in his eyes.
That's right. Could happen. There is a canopy, we might point out, offering some protection to the fighters in terms of the sun. But right now, where the position of the sun is, off to our left, it is flooding the ring. Good solid left jab by Mancini. Under 20 seconds to go in round number one. Neither fighter has landed a really tough blow. The best one a body shot from Mancini. Final seconds, round one. Round number two scheduled for 15. Under the blue skies in Warren, Ohio, the champion in red, the challenger Espana in black.
That first round, Espana was pretty much trying to measure the short of Mancini.
Mancini landed a solid left hook that last exchange. Ray, have you ever fought outdoors in this kind of heat?
Oh, yes, I remember Tommy Hearns, and that was a factor. That heat, it really takes its toll because as the rounds go by, especially if they're fast-paced rounds, you really become totally exhausted, dehydrated.
Good solid left jab by Mancini. Of course, the crowd will cheer every punch that he even throws, let alone lands. We'll be interpreting those which are most effective for you at home.
Mancini's working that body pretty good now, Tim. He's landed a couple of good left hooks underneath. Then that sets up the hook on the chin.
But Gil, I feel that's going to be
good solid.
That was a beautiful right hand. But those body shots Mancini is trying to deliver could really help him out against the taller Espana.
Espana is one of the few fighters that I've ever seen that actually looks like he's in pain when he gets hit with a punch. He really has a look of pain on his face. You notice that, Ray?
Yes. His expression is deceptive, but he still tries to set Mancini up for that overhand right.
In addition to claiming that the punch that caused the cut on Art Frias' face came from a punch and not a butt, Espana also feels that he didn't have enough time to train for that fight. He's ready for this one. 3 months in the gym for this Mancini title fight. He's 27 years of age, and as Gil Clancy pointed out, some think maybe that those legs will not hold up over a long bout.
Especially when you're backing up, Tim. Legs weren't made to go backwards. If you can back a guy up long enough, you're going to wear him out.
Under a minute to go, round two. Espana trying that right uppercut again, but Mancini blocked it. Was never blessed with hand speed. One thing that he seems to do is to telegraph most of his punches.
Well, he gets away with it, Tim, because he's so tall. But ordinarily, a fighter can't do that. Telegraph a punch.
Mancini has led with a couple of right hands to the head, which could prove dangerous because he leaves himself wide open when he does that. He's trying to reach for that tall target. That's better. He should move in behind that jab.
At the 10-second mark of round number two, we'll be back with more boxing action after this word from your local station. For 15. Mancini off the stool in a hurry for this third round.
They were using a little pressure, a little ice under Mancini's left eye, Tim, between rounds. I didn't notice any swelling, but perhaps there was.
Does seem to be a little redness on the corner of the left eye. Good solid body shot from Mancini. Just missed with a right hook to the chin.
Mancini's doing the right thing. He's carrying the fight to Espana, keeping pressure on him, trying to work the body, and trying to score some points.
You mentioned that Espana moves around the ring like a giraffe, Tim, and you mentioned that his hands were a little slow. But in previous fights, they've been very, very accurate.
Espana had a string of early knockouts back in his career. Good left hand by Mancini and a right hand. That wobbled Espana. Knocked him off the soles of his feet momentarily.
This is what Mancini can't do. He can't get over anxious and rush himself because Espana is just a cool guy. He takes his time.
There's that right hand uppercut. Ray, he's looking to nail Ray with that right uppercut. There it is again. There it is again. And there it is again.
Well, Gil, he's really setting it up now. Espana's really he's setting that right hand up.
That is his best punch. And as they say, it's a punch that can rip you wide open. Catches you just right. Very dangerous punch. It's also a dangerous punch to throw, though, because you can get counted pretty good with a left hook. Get caught with that right hand down.
Good left hand scored by Mancini. I'd like to alert our local stations along the line. There'll be a station break at the end of this third round. Good right hand by Espana to the midsection of Mancini. Mancini digs a left back. Under a minute to go in round 3. Mancini backing up Espana.
I don't feel Espana can keep this up at this pace. It's been a very fast pace from the opening round.
Mancini missed with a right and then a left. Solid left uppercut from Espana scored.
Seems like Mancini's a little dazed from that left hook.
Espana digging that uppercut inside, but Mancini smothering it. Under 30 seconds to go, closer to 20 now. There is some blood under the right eye of Boom Boom Mancini. We'll be back with more boxing action after this word from your local station.